Congratulations. This movie is fantastic. Has a little bit of everything, action, heart, comedy. How are you pushing the limits of a procedural murder mystery?
I think with humor, I think that the comedic side of it's comedic, but at the same time, it's quite the characters at least are quite realistic. They're sort of based in realism. I hope
they have a beautiful humanity to them, really,
Yeah.
because they all know that they're in a certain point of life, and they've had great lives, but now they're at a time in life where time past, time present, time future. But they still love their lives, and they have great active minds of imagination and passion of doing. Yes.
Would you care to join us to discuss things further?
Who is us?
I'm sorry, how rude of me. We're the Thursday Murder Club. We investigate cold cases. It's a club about murder. Does sound a bit bonkers.
And talk about playing characters who live in a retirement community and then solve a murder mystery.
I had no knowledge of the books whatsoever, and Chris Columbus called me up, and I'd worked with Chris a number of times before. I read it, I said, I'm in. And to work with Dame Helen and Sir Ben Kingsley and Celia, who I had worked, was just an
What did you
absolute
do with
joy.
Celia?
We did a movie called Love Punch. Emma Thompson, Timothy Spall,
nice.
and myself.
Nice. Yes, good.
Quartet again.
Yeah, fabulous,
Quartet.
fabulous. What a great group.
So silly, and we go off on a diamond heist. We're from suburbia, and we go to the
watch that.
south of
I
France.
haven't
It's a
seen
romp.
that. I bet that's great. Yeah.
But yes, I mean, Richard Osman has created such beloved characters, and of course, then as I read the book, I read only this book. I didn't want to go beyond this book. I was absolutely just bewitched and captivated by it.
Well, the chemistry in the cast was incredible. Made me think, if you lived in a retirement community for real, who would be the life of the party? Who would be the troublemaker?
Oh, that's a very interesting
I think someone sitting very close to me would be leading it all. We would be having a good time.
No, I'd be very quiet. I
Yeah.
think Celia would be, she'd be the party animal, I think, actually. Ben would be very quiet.
Yes.
But he'd sort of come along when the moment came. And
We haven't really reached that. I mean, we know each other, but we don't know each other.
Yeah.
The four of us, and we only went out one evening.
yes, we didn't do a lot of partying.
We didn't do partying. You go to work, you
Yeah.
go home,
Yeah.
learn your lines, you prepare, and but we went out one Friday night for cocktails,
Yes.
the four of us.
Yes.
There's been a murder. An actual murder.
The victim appears to have been bludgeoned to death.
Now we've got a real case to solve, isn't it wonderful? Obviously, R.I.P. and all that.
And Pierce, what do you remember about one of your first roles in a movie called The Long Good Friday, starring the one and only Helen Mirren?
Yes, I was out of drama school. I'd been in the West End. I'd been in a play, and then I was out of work, and then I got this movie, The Long Good Friday. And Helen was in it, and Bob Hoskins, the wonderful, beautiful Bob. But we never worked together.
No, and neither did we know, because you never know, do you? You never know how a movie is going to impact on and on. And the Long Good Friday has become, you're much too young to know about it, but it became a very highly respected genre, gangster genre,
movie.
very early genre of film that.
Great playwright Barry Keefe.
Yes, absolutely.
Words matter, and characters matter when it's on the page. It really helps when you read a script and you get to the end and you want to read it again. You want to read it
great,
again.
his writing.
So and it nourishes you every day when you have to get up at 5 or 6 in the morning.
Yes.
And you played a character named the First Irishman. Did you ever think that he, 45 years later, would be once again?
No, not in the least.
That's the magic of our job, isn't it?
It really is. It's a beautiful mystery, and it's one that kind of captivates me constantly.
Yeah. Well, I have these photos of you guys in that movie.
Is that you, Pierce? Was that your clothes on?
That's me and my
Oh my God, you're gorgeous.
little.
And look at all that hair, that dark hair.
Oh, mop of
Fantastic.
black hair.
No, Pierce, were you
Yes.
intimidated by Helen? And Helen, did you know Pierce was there?
No, we never had any scenes together. We were completely unaware of each other's existence, really.
Yeah, and I never read the script. I was told to show up at Streatham swimming baths. I was IRA killer number 1 or number 2, Darrell O'Malley and myself. And, you know, and go in the swimming pool and I pick up Paul Freeman.
Yes, that's right.
I pick up Paul Freeman.
And Paul was also played played the husband of my friend in the Long Good Friday, in Thursday Murder Club.
That's right.
So it's amazing the way these things all come together.
And now, what do you admire about each other now? What was the highlight of working with each other?
Watching Dame Helen here just perform Elizabeth every day with such alacrity and such grace and such courage, and you know, it's a demanding role because she really is the leader of us, and she's the one who has this insightful knowledge of human nature, and then watching Helen perform.
And for me, it was watching this elegant man become what in England we call rough trade.
Rough trade. A bit of rough trade.
He became a bit of rough trade.
Oh.
I've always had a bit of a penchant for a bit of rough trade.
There you go, darling. All right, well, I'm all smooth gig number 1 right now.
I have to say, happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
How did you celebrate? And what is your YOLO goal now?
I don't celebrate birthdays. I never have. To me, it's the same. Being 22 3/4 is the same as being 23 1/2, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, life just goes on like that. Birthdays are completely immaterial as far as I'm concerned. So I, you know, did not remotely celebrate my birthday. I'm sorry, what was the other thing you said?
What is your YOLO goal for this new decade?
Oh, I don't have a goal. Well, you know, just carry on, really.
To work,
Yeah,
carry
work,
on,
carry
show
on.
up. Thursday Murder
Yeah.
Club 2,
Yeah.
possibly, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to go back in October to do Mobland.
Yeah,
So
excited about that. That's
very
great.
excited
Can't
about
wait to do that.
That is so much fun. And,
Yeah.
you know, when we were doing Thursday Murder Club, my agent, we have the same agent, and he said, Guy Ritchie was interested in you for Mobland. I read 5 episodes, and then he said, well, Helen is interested. Helen said, are you going to do it? I said, I want to go back to London. I want to be in Europe. And she said, well, I'll read it. If you're doing it, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I did.
And she
Sure.
did.
Yes.
It was Friday night.
Yes.
So, and it was just brilliant. And then Mr. Tom Hardy, you know, absolutely.
Well, you two are
impeccable.
amazing together.
Thank
So
you.
thank you so
We
much.
love
Great
it.
meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Take
Thank
care.
you so much.